You love animals. You talked about animals.
Love them, man.
Is there ever a moment on the show where, because, vampires drink blood of animals.
Yeah,
Are there any weird moments where you're like, yeah, I like the script, I like the plot, but this kind of conflicts with what I think animals should be doing?
Here's the thing. I appreciate that statement or that question, but for me, I work with this woman named Ivana Chubbuck. She's probably the greatest acting coach in the world. I guess she literally is. And we work in, basically weaving the thread of life into text, meaning you're pulling from your life experiences, past, present, and future, and putting them into the text. So you're like weaving this cloak. Well, one thing I've learned that you can never do is judge your character. So Damon is a pretty dangerous dude. I mean, he's not as dangerous as he was in season 1, but I can't judge him. Damon is the guy, whether he was ripping off your head or saving a kitten out of a tree, he would have the same smirk on his face. They're all the same to him.
Right.
So, or if he was saving you from a tree and, ripping a kitten apart.
Right.
I know it sounds so crazy, especially for an animal lover, but it's just...
You're able to make that separation.
You have to, and so I don't ever judge Damon. Yes, he definitely does things I would have a lot of conflict with.
Right. But even like working with live animals, all that stuff, there's never been like a moment of conflict for you.
As long as animals are treated with respect and compassion and they're taken care of, it's all interaction. I do tend to dislike a great deal animals used in entertainment. I just do. The circus makes me want to jump off a building.
Yeah.
Totally. These animals, there's no reason, and I know it's cool for kids to see, but there's just no reason you need, 6,000-pound elephants in captivity, living lives of total isolation and abuse. I mean, it's 2013, man. It's really not, and I'm definitely not trying to offend anyone. Obviously, if I say something that offends someone, I'm not. That's not my intention.
I know.
But it's those types of things. A little statistic: there are more tigers in captivity in Texas than there are in the wild.